Now, there are people in life that you can pretend to be top friends with, and then there are people in life who you are top friends with because they're lovely people, they're good people, they've been in the business a long time, they're not those pretentious, stupid young American bands who think that they're big, because they're bigger than that, and they are lovely people, and we're about to meet one of them right now. Tonight's very special guests here in the studio are The Cure, so let's go and meet Robert Smith, Shay Ray.
He's very charming.
He was charming, wasn't he? Yeah. Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.
And look.
Lovely to see you as well.
I'm lying. Look, my TV presenter suit.
It's nice.
Now, you've shown a good example to all of us kids everywhere for about a couple of years ago, you said, I'll promise I'll come back on the show and play live. And we phoned you up and you kept your promise.
Yeah,
and that's,
man of my word.
It's very noble of you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
And what have you been doing?
Recording a new record.
Recording a new record?
Yeah.
Is that it now that we can hear in the background?
Yes, it's a kind of like a soulful jazz hotel lobby kind of album.
That's gonna upset the old Cure fans. Oh, it's not sad enough for me, isn't it?
They'll be happy once they hear it. Yeah.
Once they hear it? Good. Yeah. So you're recording a new album?
I don't... Since when? Since we last met? That's like years ago. Loads of things. You know,
loads of things have happened. Like, Are you still happy?
Yeah, I'm much happier than I was when I last met you.
Oh, good. That was on Monday that I met you last, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you seemed quite happy then.
Yeah.
No, you seemed quite happy then. So, look, when you're at home, do you watch any telly yourself?
Apart from this programme, I watch football when I'm at home.
Do you?
Yeah. And not very much else, really.
You're a big football fan, then?
I support QPR, so it's quite difficult to be a big
Queen's
football
Park Rangers,
fan.
Yeah. No, I can't pretend to know a lot about football, Robert, because I don't. I know about the European Championships and things, but I don't know much else. And you watch Most Wanted, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You do? And the rest
particularly this last week.
Yes, because you wanted to make sure what you were getting into.
Yeah. No, I have, like, over the last 4 years, you kind of find, you know, it's sort of on and you watch it and you think, oh, it's sort of reassuring, isn't it?
That's lovely to know. And I promise you that I've been practising the chords for Friday I'm in Love all week. And I'm still not very good.
And nor am I.
I'm still not very good, but we'll see that at the end of the show. Shall we watch some telly?
Please, yeah.
Because this is interactive TV. It's all the rage in America. And I'll ask you questions.
Hello and welcome to Lifestyle. What we would like to know is, what are you like when you're drunk?
Drunk.
What do you think? I'm, I don't know. There's like varying degrees. I kind of get, like most people, ultimately out of control and slip over and fall unconscious. Isn't that like most people? Probably
yes,
isn't,
it is like most people.
I'm all right. I only get drunk usually like amongst people that I feel comfortable with.
Comfortable with, yeah.
Because it's quite difficult if people kind of know you when you go out and you get really, really drunk, because then they take advantage of you, and you never know what might happen.
No. I mean, are you aware of that then? When you go out and you're in a club or something in a foreign country, you can't go out and relax properly.
Well,
you're Robert Smith.
Usually when we go out, there's like lots of us. So it's kind of like taking a bit of England with you, which is really stupid. But
safety.
No, it's nice. Not most of the people that we meet, but when you become drunk, you are. You know, it depends where you are, doesn't it? It's like if you get drunk in a bus shelter on your own, it's very different to being at home.
You don't get drunk in a bus shelter.
No, but
on your
you
own,
do.
do
I'm
you?
asking you.
No, I don't.
I don't. Yeah.
No, I can't get drunk very well because I'm not very good at it. I tend to be sick and things if I get drunk.
Yeah, we'll drop that subject. Yeah.
Okay, next question. All right. Not ready yet, says Knackered Neil on our last show.
Oh right, I've got you a present actually.
You got me a present?
Yeah, it's from Brazil. It's very excellent. It's our favourite drink, and I got you some handcrafted crystal cut lead goblets as well. Did I say handcrafted crystal?
You did.
I didn't. I meant
handcrafted because plastic.
But they didn't arrive in time.
Didn't arrive in time. What's this then? Pity You.
Yes.
And it's a Brazilian drink.
Yeah.
So if we share this tonight, I'll know what you're like when you're drunk.
That suit's going to come in really handy.
Oh, God. Thanks, Robert. Next question. I think we're ready now for it. I'll have a drink of that later.
Hey, welcome back to Wicked Men on TV. I want to ask you, Robert, friend, I want to ask you, mate, what would you like for Christmas?
The usual things like, you know, peace, love and happiness.
Peace, love and
world,
happiness,
yeah,
of course,
and like the new French government and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Nothing really. I think that I get all sentimental about Christmas. It's like having like lots of nephews and nieces who kind of like see Christmas through children's eyes again. It's really nice. I've got too much stuff. I don't really want things for Christmas. It's just like...
And it's not much help though for Mary, is it? I mean, if she's watching tonight, she doesn't know what to get you now.
She went Christmas shopping today and bought me something. Because we were apart today, so she thought she could buy it and wrap it up, and I wouldn't know what it was.
And do you know what it is?
No, because I haven't been home yet.
Good.
Okay,
Keep it a secret. What are you doing for New Year's Eve, by the way? What do you do on New Year's Eve?
I really don't know. I know that I don't ever get up until January the 2nd, so it must be good.
Must be good, but you never remember what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next question. It's the serious channel, Robert.
Welcome back to MW News. Entertainment for you now. What's the best rumour that you've heard about yourself?
Handsome Will there.
That's nice, isn't it?
He's nice, isn't he?
He doesn't dress like that around here, does he?
No, he doesn't actually. He doesn't like putting clothes on.
I think it's like almost annually I'm dead. It's probably, it's not the best rumour, but it's like the most persistent.
There's been quite a few rumours, yes. Robert Smith's died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And particularly when Wolfman Jack died earlier this year.
Yeah.
Was
a
it?
DJ
Yeah.
from America.
And because his name was Robert Smith.
What was
and
it?
in some of the music papers they put, Robert Smith dies of heart attack. I thought that's really cruel, because my poor mum and dad, you know, they're thinking, well, has he? Because I don't phone that regularly.
No, we don't. All of us don't phone our mums and dads regularly enough. Do you pay any attention to all of that? Do you still read the music press and stuff about yourself?
I kind of read it when it's there. I don't think I've ever really taken much notice, because once you meet enough journalists, you lose any kind of lingering respect for most of the profession. I'm really setting myself up. But they're just the nice ones are nice and the horrible ones are horrible, and there's a lot more of the horrible ones than there are the nice ones. But,
it's not a nice business to be in, is it?
No, criticism generally isn't a nice business to be in, I don't think. It's much better to do than to criticise.
Yes, true. There's a lesson for you journalists watching. Next question, Robert. Let's hope it's a nice one.
You're watching Wicked Mental TV. This is another question that goes out to Robert from The Cure. I want to ask you, do you think The Cure will ever split up?
Do I think...
Will The Cure ever split up, like?
Right. Well, I think so, yeah. Won't they? Unless we're going to be like that Brazilian band that like or introduces like youngsters, and they kind of like all slide in, and you see, he looks a bit younger this time round, and they've kind of gone through about 58 people, and they're still going. I like that band. It's probably a bit late for us to start doing that at this stage, because people might notice if it's suddenly like a 16-year-old stepping in. But
Probably.
yeah, we'll stop at some point, but not. Am I supposed to announce our
No, of course you're not.
demise?
I hope you're not.
No.
But you do say, though, every time you play live in the last couple of years, this is our last one, we're not doing any more.
Yeah,
It's a bit
I
like
mean
me
it
with
as
this
well.
show.
Yeah, but it's like when you finish something, it's like, and you're really feeling kind of exhausted, and so the last thing you want to do is like think about doing it again. It's like, I mean, when we go out and we play together, we kind of get very tired.
Yeah.
And you kind of need a break. And I like saying like we're not going to do it again, because people expect it, you know.
And it makes you want... what has been the story with The Cure over the years, though? All the people coming and going?
Yeah, there's... from the outside, it seems like there's a lot, but really, a lot of people go and then they come back.
Yeah.
Like Roger's been once, and Simon's been once, and they're back, you know. So it's kind of like a revolving door more than like just one of those bar doors, and you can't ever get back in at the pictures.
Yeah. You didn't try that,
Not that
did
I've
you?
ever done that either.
No, of course not, no. What keeps you going? I mean, it's a stupid, old-fashioned question, but do you think sometimes, oh, bloody hell, I'll jack this in? I mean, what is it that keeps you going and making new songs?
Well, it's the gap between what we do gets longer and longer. So I do other things that aren't kind of public. But it's just something that I really like still.
Good.
And it's like if I came back and I was playing music, it's because The Cure's still going. It's quite visible, and a lot of people know what we're doing. A lot of people like us, which is really good. You know, it's like giving up's not something that I don't think I'm ever going to sit down and think I'm giving up. It'd just be like the gap would get really, really, really long, and we'd have stopped. It's more like that, you know.
So
rather than like one of these big finales. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be that.
Do you know what I heard today? The Sex Pistols are making a comeback tour next year in
It's
America.
going to be tough, isn't it?
Well,
One of
well,
them's
but-
doing-
No, Sid's dead and everything, but Glenn Matlock, they're all getting back together for America for the money. Top secret news I heard today.
Excellent.
It's not top secret
I've had enough
anymore.
top secret news this week.
Have you? Don't know what you're talking about, Robert. One last question for Robert from The Cure.
But Ray, what everyone really wants to know is, what are you going to do next?
Robert,
Sorry.
I thought we were mates.
Me, like, just Will,
Did he?
yeah,
Did he? Was he
Yeah.
naked at the time?
yeah. And oil.
Bloody question.
Hey, you're good at doing this, aren't you? Kind of like moving around, skirting around.
Well, what I'm going to do next is throw to a jingle from The Cure, I believe. But, no, you need to know at home, I think you've asked us many, many times. And Robert, what I'm going to do next is take a holiday, and then I'm talking with MTV. This is really boring. And we hope to bring a brand new show back in March next year, 96, in March, a big once-a-week spectacular.
Hooray.
With The Cure playing every week. If you're up to it.
Yeah. Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray, Club Fed! Do you think they want me back?
That's us sorted out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's us sorted out. So we're all right. We've got the mortgage sorted. Robert, thank you for coming, Shay Ray.
Thank you.
And we'll see you later, playing some more songs. And in the meantime, here's a song Robert recorded earlier on as a farewell tribute to these guys behind us. And thanks to all of our lovely friends, The Cure, who came in. And thank you, Dave. Have you got a plectrum? And I could die tonight, and I'll die happy, because they've let me play my favourite song with them, Nutters. But we'll be all right. I've got the chords written here. So, all that's left to say is Simon, Jason, Roger, Perry, Robert, thank you for coming in. And thank you at home, and we'll see you next March on MTV, hopefully, as long as Big Boss Brent agrees to the $500,000 a show. In the meantime, stay safe. Ta-da. I'll wait for your cue, Robert.
wash the walls instead. It's Friday, no more rain. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late, and Friday never hesitate. Just up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes and your spirits rise. Don't jump round and just smiling at the sound. The sea got your cheeks spinning round and round. Always take a big bite, it's such a gorgeous sight to see you eat in the middle of the night. You can never get enough of this stuff. It's Friday, I'm in love and I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too, or Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love.
And Ray will be back next Tuesday.
Thank you. Good night.